Welcome to the latest Inavanti news bulletin. It is rather late. There's been a lot going on in the background, and I have been giving much thought as to when it might be possible to return to a classroom-based setting. And I've had to make the very difficult decision that classroom lessons will not be happening this year. I considered as many angles as I possibly could to see what I could put in place to ensure that the classroom would be COVID safe. The main issue that I had was about masks and wearing masks. Masks are not conducive to language tuition and learning. I need to be able to see your mouths to monitor your enunciation, which then helps with your pronunciation. And likewise, you need to be able to see my mouth and how it moves, the shapes that I make, in order to help guide your enunciation and pronunciation. This isn't possible when you're wearing masks. The solution to that, of course, was to wear visors, which is fine. And for those students who wouldn't have their own visor, I would happily provide one for a small fee. But there are other issues around returning to the classroom, and one of those is vaccinations. I would prefer students to be vaccinated. I know this is an issue for some people. However, it is a decision that I have made that students must be vaccinated before they can attend one of the classroom-based settings. The other thing I had to take into consideration is the classroom itself, its size and layout, and the proximity students would be to each other. In addition to that, the room, because it's an indoor setting and because people will be fairly close to each other, the room has to be ventilated. And we're coming into colder weather now, and I really don't think anyone will appreciate sitting there with the windows open when it's cold outside. And it would be ludicrous to put heating on with the windows open, so that is another issue I had to consider. There are other small details that I considered also. So unfortunately, there will be no return to the classroom this year. I am looking now to return into the classroom at some point next year, 2022. I'm also inviting suggestions for locations for beginning Italian and also English as a language. If you have any suggestions, please pass those on and I will consider them. At the moment, there's problems logging into the student portal for those of you who are still using the student resources. I apologise for that, and the hosting site are working on it as quickly as they possibly can. So if you could bear with me on that one, that would be good. There are lots of things in the pipeline, and I will be releasing details of those within the coming months. Don't forget, you can now purchase Inavanti Learning Solutions merchandise from two locations. The website addresses appear above. One is at the Tangled Mind shop, which is www.tangledmind.co.uk. The other one is at the Inavanti Creates Redbubble shop, and you can find a variety of items, variety of Inavanti merchandise on those sites, and items are being added regularly. That's it for this bulletin. Lots of new announcements coming up, lots of things in the pipeline. Thank you for listening. This is Rosemary from Inavanti Learning Solutions.